So I got a little story time for y'all. I want to talk about how that dumb ass man got your whole family cursed. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I don't think I'll ever get married because marriage can be a curse. And it's mainly because these men ain't shit. I'm going to tell y'all something. The shit is sad. So I'm going to give you guys a little story time. You married, right? And your husband is a cheater, right? Your husband desires every other woman but you. And he goes and he gets fixated on another woman, a witch woman. And the witch, the witch is not interested at all. She's not interested. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I'm not interested, turns him down, turns him down, turns him down until finally the situation blows up to where it's kind of like, okay, we not cool no more. Instead of this dumbass man going on with his life, his stupid obsessed ass starts stalking the woman. The woman's a witch. Respectable witch that basically had more respect for you than your own husband. But then your husband got to running around, running behind that woman, saying little prayers out of his little man Bible towards the witch. The witch banished him, said, get the fuck on, whatever. Your husband keeps stalking the woman. Your husband pisses the woman or the witch off. Because, as witches, we do have children. We give birth to children. Yeah. So the witch is trying to take care of her family. She's not thinking about your man. Your man thinking about her. Your man stalking her. You married to him. You thinking that piece of paper makes you special. I guess this is why a lot of married men are worth more dead than alive. Anyway, this man stalking this woman for years and years, and she's totally creeped out by him stalking her, and you sitting in the background allowing it. Your man is out of control. Your man is out of control. You need to do something. You need to do something. Because that witch ain't gonna never be married to a man that brings that kind of trouble. So the witch gets pissed off one day and says, I got to curse this man. And I got to curse her too because she don't know how to keep this man in check. This man starts doing all kinds of stuff that could potentially hurt her and her family. Because he thinks it's a game. He praying to this false god that don't have no uterus, doesn't have a period, can't have a baby. That's a false god that he praying to it. And that false god is kind of irritating at times, annoying. The witch knows her power. So she says, fuck it, I'm going to curse both of them, teach both of them a lesson. But your man's obsession grows deeper with them curses because he thinks he's a man. And he thinks that as a man, his conquest has to be to conquer as many women as possible. And that witch is saying, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered with you. She lays down the curse. That's how your whole damn family got cursed. Spirit works like that. Oh, okay, you're doing something to hurt the witch's children. Okay. Okay, you're stalking the woman and her children. Okay. And you have children with your wife. See, this is how a lot of y'all end up cursed because your daddy didn't have a mind. Your daddy was stupid. He was dumb. And he was running around here doing things that he wasn't supposed to do. Okay. That's how your whole family got cursed. You, him, the children, all of them got cursed. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all are carrying these curses with y'all because your daddy was a piece of garbage. It's the truth. Hey, Jen. Ooh, I like your picture. Yes. That's exactly that is exactly how some of these curses on your family get started. Because your daddy was a freaking piece of garbage that would not stop stalking somebody and harassing somebody for 2 years because the woman turned him down. Sick. This is why I don't want no man in my life like that. They too stupid. And it's not that I'm a lesbian, it's just that, that for me, I'd rather a man just be a play toy for me. What's wrong with that? Why it gotta be something serious? Why can't we just have sex and you go home and shut up about it? What we gotta be married for? Why we gotta live together? I don't want to smell your farts 24/7. That's how I feel about this. That's why I don't want no man around and see men in this lifetime. They real stupid and dumb. Men are stupid. And you cannot blame. See, women have a tendency to blame one another. You can't blame that witch for defending herself. Your husband deserved to be cursed with impotence. Your husband deserved to be castrated, a castration curse. Your husband deserves to be cursed with a stomach and freaking bowel problem. Your husband deserved to be cursed because of that behavior, because he doesn't know how to leave people alone and he's disrespectful. And he only comes home and pretends to be respectful to you. But in reality, he is bringing those things to you. He's bringing that negativity to your home just by trying to cheat, can't handle being rejected, and then stalking somebody. Do y'all know that there's a lot of married men that are currently stalking somebody? Currently. That's why I could, oh God, no. Oh, hell to the now. And some of y'all women be trying to be in on it. He be looking at you like you stupid because he don't have no respect for you and nobody else. You know what I mean? It's just sad. And that's why we have Lilith. I'm telling you, we got to have Lilith. She got to be on deck because these men are sick. They look at women as objects or something. You know what I'm saying? The objectification of it all. And then, especially if your husband run around here with a pacemaker, that means that his heart chakra is broken. It's broken because he ran around here coldlessly, callously, harassing women, stalking women while you sitting at home eating, cooking dinner, cleaning up the house, rearing his children, and he's out there being disrespectful to you in that way. What are people supposed to do? Just let your husband do them any kind of way? Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot I wouldn't even want to take the chance of being somebody's wife. That's why I'm saying they be really trying to act like it's a great honor. But really, to be honest with you, when is it any good for the holidays? And then you're still miserable on those holidays. You're still, it just, it's sick, sis. I don't even know what to say, you know? And really, to be honest with you, especially if your husband is unhealthy, don't nobody want to have sex with somebody unhealthy. That's basic science. That's basic science. Nobody wants to have sex with somebody unhealthy because those energies can be exchanged. So your husband's trying to force himself on people because he's trying to release his problems to people. And then he claims that he found the love of his life, but his heart is broken. Essentially, he's broken. I just I can't do the marriage thing. I would never stand in front of a preacher, pastor, or justice of the peace and take vows with any of these men ever. I can't do no. Like, and out in the public with it, stalking somebody. Like, you're not embarrassed about that and angry, mad about it. He on some thin line between love and hate shit. He in love with that other woman. He in love. For your husband to still be stalking another woman 2 years later, he's in love with that woman. And she ain't never gave him no reason to be in love. But he in love because he don't give a shit about you. That's what's so sad about it. I gotta be honest with y'all. And all y'all can do is smile and give a fake smile for a picture. That, like, I'm sorry, I couldn't imagine my life like that. I would rather be alone than to be with I actually said, well, a cheater is better, but what if he's a cheater and a drug addict? Oh god, ah, ah, mm-mm. And anybody normal that's not under mind control can see it. They'll look at it and they'll go, yeah, that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up. It's just the reality of it. I can't with these people. And they so hard up that they will try to force the woman to sleep with them. That's how hard up they are. Like, what in the hell is happening at home? To where your husband is that hard up that he's stalking a woman for 2 years. I would be in divorce court. I'm sorry. Wake up. That's sick and that is freaking sad. So then you try to justify staying in the marriage when you're really staying in it because you may have investments with that person, or you may like having the title of being married or whatever, or being the wife, but in reality, that's sad. And then they'll try to talk down to single women. I don't get it, sis. I don't get it. I, I don't understand why a lot of these women, that man is directly related to their self-worth as a woman, and they literally, and they're miserable. These women that are in that position are miserable, and then they'll try to play along with it. Yeah, I like other women. Yeah, we predators together. And he's like, no, I would leave her. I would leave you for her. He ready to leave you for her. He only involved you after he realized that that woman wasn't gonna take that bullshit. Why would your man is aggressively pursuing a woman and you're the wife? What makes you think that that woman would want to be in your position one day? Don't nobody want to be in that position, not on any day, to where your husband is literally pursuing another woman. Is sick and angry about it, mad, resentful, resentful. He ready to go out on a limb for that woman. He ready to change his whole life. He don't care. He'll join. Listen, now, sis, listen. Your man don't love you to the point where he's willing to join up in a group of people that could possibly start stalking your family, dropping your documents, and showing up at your house. That is like that other woman is worth putting your family at risk. That shit is sad. It's scary, sis. Uh-uh. No, God, no. Hell no. And then they'll try to say something about God. What? God? God told you not to cheat on your wife. God told you not to covet another man's woman. You running around here chasing and stalking. Then a lot of these men are crazy to where if you go and tell the wife will go and talk to them and be like, it's all the good. And then next thing you know, he be trying to kill you or some shit like that. Men are stupid. A lot of these men are stupid. That's why I like to run for the fucking hills. Like, oh my God. No, you stupid. I'm not interested in that. And these men, they are especially interested in women that are like, no, thank you. When you say no, they're very predatory to where they keep pursuing. This shit is sad, bro. Like I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. And you be miserable, stuck in that situation. You don't want to admit that you're miserable. And you try to convince yourself, well, she ain't got him at home and I got him at home. She don't want him. She don't want your husband. If she wanted your husband, she'd have had him. That's how your kids end up cursed. And then they try to convince us that, yeah, we Bonnie and Clyde. No, you're just a foolish person. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. And then he'll tell you, oh, no, babe, I really ain't in love with her. I'm witch hunting. No, I'm doing this for the Lord. Really? You doing this for the Lord? That shit is, man. I swear to God, men can be so fucking full of shit, and this is why you can't halfway trust women because they stupid as hell. Like, he's my man. No, that ain't really your man, because if he was really your man, he wouldn't be in my chat room stalking me after 2 years. Okay. I'm just saying. And you know what? Whatever going on in y'all house, I send all that negativity back to your house. And this is the whole thing about men. Fuck them. That's how, literally, fuck them. Because everything that glitters is not gold, and the grass is not always greener on the other damn side. That's a goddamn shame. I would be pissed off, you know? Send all your negativity back to you, and I take back my peace. That, a man brings in that chaos. That's why a lot of women don't want a man. We can get along with y'all, we can be cordial with y'all, but I couldn't imagine, especially a lot of these men in this day and age, like especially the older ones and stuff. A lot of them are stuck in their ways. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, so they are stuck like that pretty much. And I wouldn't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. You got to keep your problems at home. I'm just saying, keep that man at home if you can. Okay. Because, that is how a lot of that happens. It does. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to be an enemy of women. I'm not. I'm just telling y'all late but straight. I have plenty of clients that are going through that right now. That man got that cheating gene in him. He got that something going on. And, that woman will be telling him, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't want you. You know, and with some of y'all, he does love you, but for some reason, he just cannot stop. And he keeps bringing that shit back to your house. And that woman will, she has every right to fucking defend herself and say, hey, bro, like, you're acting crazy. Y'all ever hear them stories about men that actually do cheat and they got a chick on the side and something happens? That's why, that's why I don't like them third party triangle shit. Because a lot of these men will flip out and they'll kill the other woman. It's like, damn, like that's a total failure for your husband to kill somebody and go to prison for the rest of his life? Did he ever love you and your family? If that man really loved you, he wouldn't have cheated in the first place if he really valued the relationship. But then for him to go and kill somebody, and literally he's like he's saying fuck everybody. He didn't value you enough to make sure that he didn't do nothing stupid. This is what I'm talking about. I can't. Men are idiots. And y'all better know y'all idiots and stop acting like idiots. Be better. They call me karma. And see, when you get to telling the truth, a lot of these men be like, oh my gosh, she's possessed by the devil. But I'm possessed by the devil only because you keep harassing me. Why don't you leave me alone? There's not enough hours in the day. And then I don't understand men that are stalking women online in the middle of the day. Your husband is kind of like a bum. Does he have a job? Why don't your husband have a job to where he's not even shamed about it? He's stalking a woman during hours where normal people are working. Right. Yeah, these men will go out there and get mad because they get rejected, and they'll get to praying to their evil gods, and really it ain't the God of their Bible, because the God of their Bible forbids cheating. So you're not dealing with the God of the Bible, because that God is gonna say, well, hell, you shouldn't have been trying to cheat any damn way. So they're really talking to a demon. They're really talking to their demon, going to their demon. I'm praying against this woman. Why? She wouldn't let me have sex with her, and I'm mad. That it just is sick, man. I don't. Why are you even in my reality? How did you get here? It's sick. You know. That's why they call it the institution of marriage. If I hand fasted with somebody, that's the love of my life. He's attached to me at the fucking hip. I know he ain't never. I listen. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. And then the crazy part about it is that people will get married under these Christian marriages, and then he'll go and do something. Your Christian God literally forbids you from cheating. So he cursed, and that curses you. So a lot of these people don't realize that the witch don't even really have to curse you. Your own God is cursing you. I don't understand it. And then they'll come and they'll say, well, you worship the devil. Well, actually, it doesn't work that way. Because all they hear is sex. All they want to hear about, they don't listen to reason. I hate stupid men like that. They don't listen to reason. They don't like a lot of these men, they're not very fucking articulate. And that's what irritates me. I don't like no stupid, dumb man. It's just a functioning idiot. I'm sorry. And then they'll try to, these patriarchal men and patriarchal women, they'll try to make you feel bad. Honey, I feel free. I feel free and unchained. I ain't got to deal with no stupid ass man like that. And I'm sorry, but the sex, well, when you think about sex, sex might make it worth it. The actual feeling of sex. But in reality, when you're dealing with a man like that, it's not worth it. So, and, it's like, well, I'd rather not. So, anyway, I wanted to tell that quick story. I gotta go, you guys. I've been live like all day because I'm sick of this crap that's going on YouTube with these stupid people. And I don't care. I said what I had to say. It doesn't matter if people don't like it. I said what I had to say. I stand in what I say. Okay. I stand in what I say, firmly in what I say. And I don't want to fit in with these stupid, idiotic people. I don't want to fit in with you. Like, if you can take what I'm saying and say, you know what, she is right, but it is what it is, you know, and not actually be angry at me. What are you angry for? Like, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. This shit is sad. Okay, it is. It's very sad. So I'm not saying this to be down on women or anything like that, but a lot of y'all women be ready to kill over y'all husbands, but y'all husbands don't really care like that. Like, women will go out and kill other women and she'll go to jail and that man will be with another woman within a week, or maybe even a few days. That's why I ain't about to fight with no woman over no man. Fight you, yuck. Fight with you over this man who, what you think I want to be in your position? You know? So anyway, all right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.